Hi friends, it's Wednesday, August 6, 2014. Lynn and Jamie here in the D.C. area, continuing our assignment. Our understanding of the instructions for today are to offer ourselves in service at the level of the galaxy to do whatever is needed to help the galaxy that we are able to do, to just show up. The job ticket is help the galaxy and see what happens. Now we begin.
It feels like there are tears. They look like tears in fabric around the galaxy, and they have something to do with the sick biospheres. Like the six biospheres rotted the fabric.
Yeah.
And now the fabric is torn or tearing.
It's like really thin fabric.
Right, it's gauzy.
Yeah, very gauzy.
Thin, gauzy fabric.
Yeah.
It's just getting rotted away. So finding the rotted places, and it's like we can draw threads of, like we can reweave.
Yes.
With
Weaving.
threads of the fabric. So starting now to weave those. Oh, and there are a lot of them. At first it looked like just a few, and now it looks like
they're
a
everywhere.
huge amount.
They're everywhere. These rips, the tears. What it looks to me like is a skirt of many, many pieces of veils or just light material. Finding all the rips. It's like the bad, the unhelpful vibrations spread or catch.
Yeah.
Oh, right. This is why she's willing to just pluck them out.
Right. Look at what it's doing to the fabric.
Right. Look what it's doing.
I mean, it's clear that the weaving is only temporary if the biospheres keep
rotting,
because then this part is just going to get rotted again.
Should these biospheres be in containment, or what is it called?
Like quarantine?
Quarantine.
Yes, and that's possible. It's like we can put it looks like a hamster ball, like a plastic casing around them.
But not all of them together, that would create
No, just one. Each one in a hamster ball.
All right. So that at least it doesn't infect anything else.
Right.
Well, that looks much better for the fabric of the galaxy as a whole.
Yeah.
At least contain these sick or infectious units. Infectious isn't quite the right word, but it's something like that.
Contagious.
There are a couple of these little biospheres. They're running away from me like gerbils do.
Right.
They don't want to be caught. But it's okay to be in the exercise ball. There's nothing wrong with it.
Right, it's safe.
It's safe. They're not being punished. They're just being put in a place so that they can't hurt others.
This gerbil feels like a metaphor for people who want to run away from what they are. They want to create false definitions of themselves.
Right.
They don't want to admit the truth.
Right.
That's why they're running. They don't want to admit the truth that they need to go into quarantine for everyone's safety.
Including their own, so they stop racking up bad karma.
This is good. It reminds me of when we were picking up the worms on the hot pavement, and they were just flopping away, and we just kept saying, this is good, this is good.
You don't want to be where you are. You're going to fry where you are.
Right.
Let me put you on the wet earth. You'll like it better. There's still some that want to chew the fabric. They just want to chew the fabric.
Yeah.
They don't want to do anything else.
And it's like they're clamping down with their little sharp teeth.
How it looked to me when the light beings came in, when the weavers came in, it was like that Disney thing of Cinderella, where there she was in her rags, and then poof, beautiful gown.
It feels like fire hose of truth would help too.
Oh, let's lock it in. Look how it blows her skirt up.
Yeah.
She likes it though. It feels good.
And a bunch of stuff flies off.
Those are little, like I even see some little gerbils.
Yeah.
All that stuff we thought we got. Well, we got some, but boy,
Yeah.
we missed a lot. Where was it all hiding? It's fascinating how much blew off just now. How did that even happen?
We couldn't see them. The truth made them visible.
Right.
Well, it's not sad that those gerbils aren't there, but it's sad that they were gerbils. They could have been jewels.
They could have been jewels.
And it was a skirt that was supposed to be covered in jewels.
Right.
And it was covered in gerbils. And that's not what it signed on for, and that's not what the plan was.
And the galaxy isn't going to wear a gerbil skirt.
No.
She's got no compunction about just taking the whole skirt off and tossing it away if that's what it takes.
Right.
To be free of gerbils.
Right.
She doesn't want any gerbils. This galaxy has the best attitude.
Yeah.
She is not whining. She's not arguing. She's just saying, look, they were gerbils. I thought they were going to be jewels, but they turned out to be gerbils. And so I'm willing to just take this skirt off.
Right.
And give it to back to source. You know, start fresh.
Right.
If that's what it takes. If I have any skirt, it's bonus. We need something to anchor it into reality. We could offer ourselves as barometers, because otherwise this could just drift into fantasy, you know?
That's true. Feels complete with the skirt.
Yeah, it feels like time to deal with the hamsters.
Time to deal with the hamsters. It's like we go over to the enclosed
Hamster.
area.
So what are these gerbils?
They don't want to see the truth.
Not at all.
All these biospheres turned into gerbils. Turned themselves into gerbils.
How did that occur?
It looks slowly.
Choice by
Choice
choice?
by choice.
Choosing what?
To not acknowledge truth. And in a lot of ways, choosing the easy way out.
Choosing the easy way. Choosing not to look, not to hear.
Cowardly. Yeah.
Being cowardly, being lazy.
And it's like they shrunk smaller and smaller and smaller
Yeah.
and grew little feet and hair.
Playing smaller games.
And some of them still look almost kind of like furry planets with
Jewels.
feet.
Yeah.
Some of them look like hamsters. Gerbils.
Flat out. Like, I don't know what to do about them.
Right.
They've become rodents.
Right, they're just gerbils. But some of them look like, yeah, like planets with gerbil qualities.
Right.
Whiskered planet.
Maybe we sing them their song.
Yeah.
Remind them of who they are.
That's helping.
Yeah.
Some of them. Some of them are freaking out.
They're going, no, 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 like we're pouring poison on them.
Yeah.
But we're just singing them their song.
It looks like there are three groups. There were the groups that were like planets with some fur, and then there were the ones that are half gerbil-y, half planet, and they're the full gerbils.
I don't know what we can do about the full gerbils.
I don't know either. But the half gerbils, half planets, there's something to be done. They seem confused, very confused.
They're going around in circles.
Yeah.
They start coming toward the light, so to speak, and then they start to go away from the light.
Right, and then they go back towards, and then they go away.
So how are we exactly like this? We each of us make choices in every moment. And
Yeah.
we're all always sometimes facing the wrong direction, going in the wrong direction.
and
Me too, me too, me
Me
too.
too,
This
me
is
too.
just how it is. Me too, me too. So we could define the group as all beings who sometimes go in the right direction and sometimes go in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Sometimes doing what the soul is asking us to do and sometimes running away from what the soul is asking us to do.
Exactly. Merging in.
For all of us, for all of us, for all of us. Now asking our higher souls to just come in.
Feels like a lot of them disappeared.
Yes. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, when they disappear, that seems to mean they're no longer a problem.
They've been... I can't quite tell what happens to them.
No longer in quarantine. Well, they're still in quarantine.
They're still in quarantine.
But they're not here anymore.
Right, they're someplace else for like rehabilitation or something.
Right. Yeah, yeah. And now I'm seeing rows of beds with little planets in them. And it's like cartoony sick people. They have like the cold thing on the head and the thermometer in the mouth.
Yeah.
And now they're the gerbils.
But they just look like planets.
Right,
they
they
don't
look like planets.
Yeah.
No more
whiskers,
no
no
more
more.
It's just sick planets. And then there are these gerbils.
These are the ones with oppositional defiant disorder.
Right, these are the ones who don't want to do it. Anything.
Yeah, whole biospheres with oppositional defiant disorder. Look, there's ours.
Yeah.
Hi. Wow, it's an angry biosphere.
They are all angry.
They're all angry.
Angry gerbils.
So let's just get a big thing to draw them out. I start to feel really sad. Really sad. Wow. It's like these are the deep things that we're all ashamed about. You know, like when children are abused, the children are ashamed, you know?
Right.
The children didn't do anything wrong. They were the abusees, not the abusers, but they still feel shame. Now maybe they'll go swimming in the truth. Some of them want to know what happened to them. Like some of them want to know. I want to know what happened. Because we're kind of singing them the song of the jewels, you know?
Right.
And some of them are coming to remember, wait a minute, I was a jewel. And they want to know what happened. And those are going darting for the water.
Spinning the aura, bringing in the soul fragments.
Asking for some barometer, some physical sign in our own lives to show us how this work is going. Offering our prison work as a barometer, right?
Right.
If this work is having an impact, show us with our prison work. If it isn't having an impact, show us that with our prison work, right?
Right.
Just show us. Our prison work is our work in the world right now, so just show us, because we want to know. We don't want to just be having lovely fantasies.
No, we want to know if we're doing
anything. We want to know. And there's no way to know without having a physical barometer. And so it's our prison work seems to be what will work best. Check me.
Yeah, that's...
Because it's meaningful. It's most meaningful. It's our best offering, not our least offering. It's the best thing we have to offer. Show us with our prison work. It's what means most right now. We help the ones who want to be helped. We can't help the ones who don't want to be helped.
Right.
Remember what the galaxy said to us. She's willing to cut them out and do without, right?
Right.
If that's what it takes. Entities. There's so much trouble with entities. Maybe that's what we can do with these gerbils who just want to be gerbils, right?
Yeah.
So now, who among us hasn't been plagued by entities and might be plagued by entities again one day, right?
Right.
So anybody who has ever or will ever have entity issues, right? We can merge with that group.
Yeah.
Well, here we all are, right?
Right.
It looks pretty complete, right?
Right.
Show us with our prison work. We want to know. I'd rather be stalled out in the prisons than be in fantasy about our work on the galaxy.
Absolutely.
So just show us with our prison work. If we're not having an impact, then stall us out. If we are having an impact, then show us progress is occurring.